Hey viewers, welcome back to my channel. So today we'll be looking at another aspect of arithmetic, which is percents. Percents are one of the most commonly used math relationship. In fact, percent is a popular topic on the GRE and in GMAT. So percent is another word for hundredths. Okay, so let's quickly look at making and dropping of percent. First, we need to convert. We need to first look at one aspect of percent, which is how to convert from decimal or fraction to percent, then vice versa. So let's look at the first aspect, converting to percent. So we want to convert from decimal or fraction to percent. Please note that whenever you are asked to convert from decimal or fraction to percent, you must multiply it by 100%. Okay, so for this and this, we'll be multiplying them by 100%. So let's go. We have 0.17 multiplied by 100%. Okay, so we have what? Because this is a decimal, a very easy and quick way to go about this is to take two steps forward. We have 0.17. So we take, starting from the decimal point, we take two steps forward because this is in hundreds. And this is in 100, 1, 2. Okay, so we take two steps forward starting from here. So we have 1, 2. Okay, so the decimal point ends here. So converting this to percent, we have what? 0.17. Remember the decimal point stop outside. So you might not necessarily put the decimal point because it's outside already. So we leave our answer as 17%. You can write it as 17%. And that answers the question. Now for this, remember when converting from decimal or fraction to percent, we need to multiply by 100%. So we are going to multiply this by what now? By 100%. So let's do the same. 100%. This is very easy. These two numbers are numerator 1 and 100. So we can give this a denominator of 1. Okay. So we divide. We have 1 times 100 is what? 100 divided by 4 times 1 is 4%. So we divide it. 4 goes there 1 times. 100 divided by 4 is what? 25. So our answer is 25%. And that answers the question. Now quickly, let's look at how to convert to fraction or how to convert to decimal. So for converting to decimal or fraction, or for converting from percent to fraction or to decimal, we must divide by 100%. They're just like word and opposite. For this, we multiply by 100%. For this, we divide by 100%. So we'll be dividing 32% by 100%. So let's do that. So we have 32% divided by 100%. Percent we cancel percent. We have 32 over 100. These two numbers are even. So we can divide them by 2. 32 divided by 2 is 16. 100 divided by 2 is 50. They are still even, 16 and 50. So we divide by 2. 16 divided by 2 is 8. 50 divided by 2 is 25. So our final answer is 25 over 8 over 25, sorry. So the answer is a fraction now because this is the numerator and this is a what? Denominator. So this becomes our final answer. So we've been able to convert from percent to fraction. Now we want to convert 0.8, which is in decimal. Now we want to convert it to percent to, this is 0.8%, sorry. So we want to convert it from percent. Now we want to convert it. So let's do that. Remember, we are dividing it by 100. So we divide this by 100%. So percent, we cancel percent. We have 0.8. So converting this now, what we need to do, we have 0. Let me write it this way. So we have 0.8. Okay, so because we are dividing this by 100%, an easy and quick way to solve this, just like we did this now. Remember, for this, we take 2 steps forward. Okay, so for this, we are going to be taking 2 steps backward because it is divided by 100, which is in 2. 1, 2, right? So we'll take 2 step what? Backward. So let's do that. We have 0.8. Taking 2 step backward, we have from the decimal point, we have 1, 2. Decimal point stops here. So our 0 will be in this empty place. Remember, this is decimal point. So this will be what? A number comes before this decimal point, which is 0. So our answer becomes 0.008. So we've been able to convert this. All right. So for the final one, which is 2 whole number 1 over 2%, this is a mixed fraction, right? So we want to convert from percent now to fraction. So what do? We need to first of all convert this 1 over 4 to decimal. And how do we go about it? We come to one side. Our numerator we go inside 2, denominator comes out. We try to divide it by converting it to decimal. So 1 divided by 2 is not possible. That is 0. 0 times 2 is 0. 10 divided by 2 is 5. 5 times 2 is 10. So we have 10 minus 10 is what? 0. So this is 0.5. So we have 2 points. We will not put the 0. This point, we have 5, 2.5. This is a 2 whole. This is 0.5. So you cannot as well write this 2 whole number 1 over 5 as 2.5%. So converting this from percent now, we have 2.5 divided by what? 100%. So percent, we cancel percent. Remember the method we used here? 2.5 now. What do we think we need to do now when we are dividing a decimal number by 100 or by 1000 or by any figure? What we need to do is to take 2 step backward for 100. 1, 2. 2 step backward. So we have 1, 2. Decimal point stops here. So we have, remember, a number comes before the decimal point, which is what? 0. There is nothing here, so it is 0, 2, 5. So we've achieved our aim, which is we've been able to convert from percent to this. So the final answer is what? 0.025. And that is so easy and quick to solve. Thank you. Please do not forget to subscribe to my channel and give a thumbs up if you find this video to be educative. Thank you and see you in my next video. Bye-bye.